Time to talk about Raw. Carmella, Bianca beat Carmella again, and we're getting Bianca versus Becky at SummerSlam. Hopefully, Bianca wins because I'm tired of seeing Becky Lynch as like a champion of any kind. Um, there we go. Rey Mysterio versus Damian Priest. Damian Priest beat Rey Mysterio. Honestly, them beating Rey Mysterio before Rey Mysterio's 20th anniversary, where they're more than likely gonna lose, right? Like Rey Mysterio is gonna beat them in his 20th anniversary. You would imagine. Ezekiel versus Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins beat Ezekiel again, like we expected anything less. I mean, come on. Seth versus Ezekiel, Seth wins every time. Plus, Seth has a match at SummerSlam. I'll do those SummerSlam predictions next week. By the way, MVP and Omos versus the Street Profits, DQ finish, because pretty obvious that it was going to be a DQ finish because you're not going to have the Street Profits win, right? Even though you probably should have, but you didn't, and that's fine. Because the Usos were attacking them, so it's like, yeah, DQ finish. AJ, in theory, um, AJ wins by a count out because Dolph Ziggler super kick theory on the outside, and he was down for 10 seconds. So okay, Raw as a whole just seemed kind of okay. This was just what Asuka, Dana, Alexa versus Nikki, Tamina, and Doudrop. There were multiple 24/7 championship changes. Alexa won it, Tamina won it, Doudrop won it, Nikki won it, Dana Brooke won it back. She ran to the back, and then Asuka wins the match for the team by tapping out Nikki. Okay. Um, Miz and Miz TV, Logan Paul on Miz TV. Logan Paul basically said, "I'm not rescinding my challenge to you. I want to fight you at SummerSlam." Miz said no, and then he said yes. Enough said. Let me look up this Ric Flair's last match card. Like, I'm not gonna necessarily watch this all the way through. I'm gonna do some like extra little predictions here just for the hell of it. All right, so Ric Flair's last match. It's happening next week, next Sunday. So the day after SummerSlam. Ric Flair's last match. It's going to be on Fight TV for $35. Pretty sure that's what it cost. So we got Ren Narita versus Clark Connors. I guess Ren Narita could win that. Davey Boy Smith Jr. versus Killer Cross. Killer Cross will probably win that. Von Erichs versus the Briscoes. Briscoes will probably win that. Josh Alexander defending the World Championship against Jacob Fatu, which tells you Josh Alexander is going to win. Jordan Grace versus Deanna Prazo versus Rachel Ellering. Jordan Grace will probably win because she's defending the championship, so why would she lose? Wolves versus Motor City Machine Guns. Well, I guess Motor City Machine Guns are going to win because Davey Richards is teaming up with a heel. So, yeah. Um, we got Laredo Kid and Bandito versus Taurus and Ray Phoenix. Uh, I guess Ray Phoenix and Taurus could win that. But obviously, Ric Flair's going to win his match. You know, Flair and Andrade versus Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal. Interesting that they went that route. But yeah, Flair's going to win that. Ricky Morton and Kerry Morton. So it's Ricky and his son, Kerry, versus Brian Pillman Jr. and Brock Anderson. I think Ricky Morton and his son are probably going to win that match. That's just me, my thought. Um, Let me look up this ROH Death Before Dishonor 2022. Okay, here we go. We got Gresham versus Claudio. Claudio winning the ROH World Championship would be great, so I'm going with that. Samoa Joe versus Jay Lethal. I say Joe keeps the title. We got Daniel Garcia versus Wheeler Yuta for the ROH Pure Championship. If Daniel Garcia took the title from um, Wheeler Yuta, that would push the Jericho's Appreciation Society story along. Granted, if he lost, it would still do the same thing. So I'll go with Wheeler Yuta to retain. Mercedes versus Serena Deeb. I'll say Mercedes retains. Briscoes versus FTR. FTR ain't losing a single one of those tag belts just yet. I say at some point, FTR will have the AEW Tag Team Championships, and they're probably going to lose them. Not like, I'm not going to say that they're going to lose them altogether, but like, if they lose them, they're going to lose them like one by one. Oh, yeah, and that match is 2 out of 3 falls, too. So FTR is going to win. They they are like legit tag team workhorses. So yeah, that's probably why they're gonna win. Um, all right, that's everything. Raw was meh. Ric Flair's last match on Fight TV, $35. I'm not paying for it. I might not even watch it that day. Who knows? ROH pay per view, definitely watch it. All right, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. See you guys later.